How many kids?
So many. I've lost track.
You lost track of your children?
Why is it only the guys can say I don't know? Like, I don't know either.
Well, there's a fundamental reason why they may not know. That's not a good thing.
I have lost track. If you're Indian enough, you know. You're like, wait, I was in the hospital 2016, 2012. Like,
it's just like elections.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. No, but I do have 3 kids. 2 boys. Woo-hoo.
2 boys, okay.
Yeah, the oldest one is important. Come on, you know that.
That's the one who makes you a parent.
Exactly. Like, I have a girl, but whatever about her. We don't need to talk about
Doesn't matter. Yeah. What does she have to do to gain your approval?
I mean, at this point, it's a lost cause.
It is.
Although in America,
she can transition.
Yes, she can transition. So and you know what? In this business, that's an asset.
That's true.
You know,
yeah.
When it could happen. Let's just say, no spoilers, but we might go down that road.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, no one's gay yet? Like, what?
Yeah, it's just you just have 3 straight kids.
Yeah, right now, so far.
Yeah,
but
good.
like everything is on the table. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's the name of the show.
Yeah,
exactly. I like how you worked that in.
Yeah,
with the bindi,
including the bindi, which is a PR thing, just so you know.
It's a PR, not a PR, but a PR.
Yeah, no PR. Okay, PR costs money.
It does cost money. That's what I hear. That's what they keep telling me. You gotta pay for it.
I know. My husband's like, oh, what should I get you? I'm so sorry. I go, no, don't be sorry. Venmo me. Venmo me the depth of your feelings.
That's a really good idea, actually.
Yeah.
There should be a penance, like Catholics do. Like how many Our Fathers and Hail Marys, but you could just, some rupees would be nice.
Exactly. Forgot my birthday, no problem. This is the price.
That's a good.
And then I don't even mind. See, it takes the pressure off of both of us.
It's a win-win.
Exactly.
If he remembers, you're almost upset.
And my son, I'm sure, like you see, like he's born and raised here. It's a lot of like, oh, I don't like Indian girls. I'm like, why? Why not? I don't understand this. He'll be like, I like blonde girls. I'm like, so? We get a nice Indian girl and we let her dye her hair.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
I pay for it.
East Asians do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, why can't we do it?
And I'll pay for it too. Like, isn't that generous?
Yeah.
And
just to keep it in the family, yeah, why not?
He's like, oh, you don't understand. I'm like, I understand everything fully well. You don't need to be liking anybody right now.
How old is he?
He's 15.
Yeah, that's early.
He comes to the clubs with me, right? So he's exposed to a lot. He's my tech guy.
Now, does he cut up your videos?
He does everything.
Okay, so
he launched my TikTok account. He runs it. He comes with me to every show because also COVID helped,
Okay, so how did we get here? So were you starting to do stand-up and then your son goes, oh, what, these things would kill on TikTok if you made them shorter? Or did you start out to be a digital comedian and then you got on stage?
I was doing regular stand-up and then the world closed down. And I was really upset. I was like, oh my God, Ganesh is really against me.
Yeah.
Like, already I started so late in life.
Yeah.
Now just barely got started,
well, if
got
you wouldn't
my
call
show.
him fat all the time.
Well, there you go. See,
you're lucky he doesn't do the dance.
Watching.
Imagine how the world would shake. His dad does it.
Okay, remember he said that.
Hey, I'm down with Shivji.
My BJP friends, remember he said that.
I opened for Modi when he came to San Francisco, so I always have that street cred. And I made the I Am Indian
So
video.
then maybe you can get away with it. Yeah.
I'm infallible.
Yeah, also, you're a man, so like that.
I'm a man, and also I have no success, so what am I going to be canceled from? So what difference does it make? I'm building another studio.
Aren't we all trying to get cancelled?
That's the plan. Who cares? What are we canceled from? I would like to know.
Yeah,
what difference
exactly.
does it make?
I get you.
So Ganesh is you upset him.
It took so much to get started. So much to get my first show at Caroline, to sell the thing out, to create the publicity, everything that goes into doing it is not easy. And then boom, 2 weeks after my Caroline's headlining show, everything shut down. I had and I produce all my shows from the very beginning. I did 2 open mics and went straight into producing shows because I couldn't figure out how to make money.
Oh, well, yeah, you don't for a long time.
Well, I was like, I can't be bringing 200 people out and I don't get paid.
What do you do otherwise in real life? Like, what was your job before this?
I'm a volunteer for life. I was a stay-at-home mom for 16 years.
Okay.
I'm a lawyer.
Okay.
So I practiced law for many years. Yes.
What kind of law?
Litigation.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you're scary.
Yeah, well, I try. No one's scared of me. That's the other thing. In my TikToks, I'm like with a butcher knife threatening my kids, and they're like, that's so funny.
You're funny. You're lucky.
No, but I'm like,
it's hard to be scary and funny.
Trying to scare them. Like I was telling Brinda, my manager, I was like, let's write a scary, funny movie where I'm like murdering my mother-in-law for TikTok. Like go down all these weird paths. But no one's scared. She also said, that's so funny. I'm like, no, I'm for real.
Like you want to do a real dark,
people do really weird, edgy stuff to like get famous on TikTok.
Like murder their mother-in-law.
Like threaten and then they'll be like, hide the person. Is he a kidnapper? There's all kinds of crazy stuff. I was like, why aren't this happening with my mother-in-law?
Yeah, she's still around.
She just comes and sits and I'm cooking for her. Like, what? Put her to work.
Yeah, I know. You may as well, if she's going to be around, then you may as well use her.
She's like gonna be around. Trust me, bro.
Do you attribute a lot of your success? I mean, the pandemic had to have, I mean, obviously, all, sad to all the people who died, but as far as your career, it's taken off, right? Do you think the pandemic helped?
Who's to know how it would have gone another way, right? Because I had a lot going on right before things shut down too. But I don't dwell on all that. Like, I just keep going.
Yep.
The Z train keeps charging forward.
That is.
Whatever happens. Train. So it was, it was fine.
That's
like
good.
we keep adapting to whatever life throws our way.
So what gives you more joy? Is it the love of the crowd live, or is it the likes or the comments on the digital? Like what?
Look, the live show is its own thing, right? You like experiencing it, but the digital thrill is real too.
Okay.
And I've realized that. Like, I do a lot of Zoom shows. You can feel the energy even through the wires. When something's going well, you feel it. And when it's just dying, you know it's dying. And now on TikTok, Instagram, like the reels and videos, you can feel the energy. Like this roti video, that's like 11 seconds is nothing, but the amount of conversation it's generated, it's exciting for me to watch.
Totally. And more people are going to see it than obviously a room where there's 200 or even 1,000 people.
Of course, and none of it was really like deeply thought of. It's so badly produced too.
But those are the best because they're authentic, they're real.
Completely, it's a real moment, and it's like actually thousands of people came out and said, I really wish I knew how to make it. I'm actually working on a roti tutorial now.
See, that's great. That's
so
smart.
It's exciting in a different way and unexpected. I never expected it. I think Instagram doesn't do a great job of it. TikTok manages its comment section superbly. So it's actually, the TikTok experience is as if Insta and Twitter got married.
Oh, interesting.
Because you know how people get passionate on Twitter? You see that passion in TikTok comments. You just don't see it on Instagram.
Why is that?
Because the way visually it's laid out. If you see how reels progress, the comments are buried. You barely see them. Whereas on TikTok, they're very prominent. So people see, and then they want to get involved. At least that's my experience.
No, that's
and
really
it's
smart.
very exciting because literally I'll refresh my phone and it's 1,000 new comments. 1,000 people commented.
That's
you know what
incredible.
I mean? Like
yeah.
that's a reach that like I don't know when in a live show. In a live show, the best you can hope for is an applause break or a laugh.
Yeah.
Here, they're like giving you real-time feedback. Like that helps me develop the next version. Because a lot of that stuff then goes into my stand-up act. When I know that a vibe is resonating that hard, then I'll take it and write a joke around it because I know it's going to work.
See, this is a good marriage then, Twitter and Instagram for the TikTok comments. Because what you're saying, it's funny, like you can perform live in a Zoom, and that's still live, you can feel it, and you get comments like you would online, but that marriage is actually crappy.
Yeah.
Because it's actually the worst of both worlds. Because you're getting these crappy comments and the live experience. And the other thing that what I noticed with performing on Zoom shows is you can never look them in the eye.
Yeah.
Right? You're looking into the camera, and then when you want to look down, you can see them, but you can never have that eye-to-eye connection. Like in a crowd, you can be like, this guy knows what I'm talking about, whatever, all this kind of stuff, where you can actually speak to the audience to get that kind of feedback. Yeah. And you speak to the audience in your shows, right, live?
Yeah, a little bit, not a lot. I don't, because I have a lot of jokes.
Yeah, it's like don't give them they paid to see you.
Yeah, I mean it's a philosophy. There's some people who are masterful at crowd work. That's their thing. I love writing the jokes. That's my thing. So I try not to do too much crowd work. It's not my favorite thing to do. I'm very excited to try the next show.
Sure.
But I do, of course, you have to bring the audience in.
Yeah, you want to be in the room.
Yeah, of course.
How long are your shows, or what's an ideal length of show for you live?
I would say 45 minutes if I'm headlining, 45, and like one opener would be perfect.
Opener like 10, 15 minutes?
10, 15 minutes. Yeah. Because I find that people's attention spans are...
how long is it?
It's... I think 2-3 years ago, 90 minutes was an ideal comedy show.
And that would be for you and an opener,
or like multiple people. However you want to cut it, 90 minutes and people want to be out.
I agree.
You've been served your drinks, you've had whatever, and I personally find that in today's generation, the threshold is a little bit lower. I think it's closer to 60-70 minutes, to be really honest.
Yeah,
now,
please be honest.
From a club point of view, can you do that? I'm not sure, because there are all these other logistics involved.
Yeah, they got to get the food served and the waiters, and they got to cut the staff. And
exactly. There's a whole process.
The comedian is practically incidental at a comedy club.
Yeah,
That's the way the money is actually made. The real money is the food in the office.
Exactly. But if I had my choice, I would have a 60, 70-minute show. But
when I do my solo shows, that's how long they are.
Right.
I find that the ideal. I know with stand-up, 52 minutes for me for whatever reason. It's 52 is where I can feel the lag, and then it's my skill then to get them to 60, 65. But they will give me 52 like nothing. But then it's like, okay, for me to get to that, I have to earn that last 17 minutes, and it better be fire, because otherwise they're going to start checking.
They're tired, and I've seen it happen with Seinfeld, Jim Gaffigan. After 40, 45, they're starting to okay, we get it. You're really funny.
We got it.
How
much can they laugh?
But I haven't checked my Twitter, and
I gotta leave another comment on Zarna's video. I gotta see if her mother-in-law is still alive. That's what I gotta figure out at this point. In one word, what are you?
Funny.
What is your mission?
Take down my mother-in-law. I mean, why complicate things? You know what I mean?
Get right to it. 10 seconds or less, right? What do you see as your role in the South Asian community?
To have a voice for the stay-at-home moms in particular.
I want to pause there for a second, because I'll interrupt my own game, because I think that's really important. Do you attribute some of your sex? You don't know how many kids you've had, so
I haven't had sex yet either, so that was him too.
It's immaculate conception multiple times.
Yeah, they came floating down the Hudson. That's why I live in Manhattan.
Yeah, that's a smart idea. Yeah. That's good. Not the East River, but the Hudson.
No,
Yeah, that's dirty. Yeah, that's good. That's where Jennifer comes out of. Okay, no, I didn't really say that. Do you see that, are you filling a void? Is that the thing? It's like there's so many people like me out there, like it was the young single, not that I'm either one of those things anymore, but it was, now there's this sort of stay-at-home mom.
Your wife was just like, this breaking news for me.
Yeah, like
young single, what just happened?
Do you now have hair too? What happened? Like, who's this guy you're describing? I'm so lucky.
Yeah, I mean, definitely was a big motivator to get into stand-up comedy. Yeah. Honestly, quite frankly, very, very frustrated with your generation. It's a lot of whining. I don't know if
we're in two different generations.
No, I think we are. Like, I have an 18-year-old. I dropped off to college.
I'm not that young, but thank you.
But I'm very, very old. Like, this is all like filter and makeup and magic.
This is the agent
like
work,
this all
makeover.
fake.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
This is all real.
Yeah,
so there's a little bit of makeup.
Listen, I get the experience of the kids that are born and raised here. I get it. But the comedy seems so one-sided to me. I was like getting frustrated watching this stuff. It's like, enough with the whining. Yeah, we make you go to med school. Like, shoot us. You know what I mean? Like, go be a DJ. Now I do so many jokes. I mean, go be a DJ as long as you don't move back home. Because your room is now my Zen meditation room.
Right.
We're done. You've moved on. Live with your consequences. Go.
That's good. And will they leave?
No.
No, they went to Stanford.
Yeah, now they're like, okay, maybe I'll do math. Yeah. Okay, why? Then don't make jokes about me making you do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's very one-sided.
It's a clapback.
And it's, I do think that our culture in particular has a hard time figuring out what the role of the mom is. Like, traditionally, the mother is, the homemaker, and that role has been so revered.
Right.
But, we're living in a different world now, and women are not just seeking validation from how they raise their kids. Because that's what that becomes. Or how they make roti. I don't even cook. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't cook at all. That roti, the nanny made it. I just flipped it for TikTok.
I was gonna say, well, that's a hot take right here. Then, we're gonna put that in the comment section.
Yeah, we'll make another TikTok about it. I said roti tutorial. Watch out for those hands. They aren't gonna be mine.
Yeah.
The close up.
Like, whoa, wait a second. People are analyzing that. Those aren't her hands.
Yeah. But
or do you have the forehands like the goddess?
Exactly.
That's what you need to do.
I work it out. I have my magic. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not living in a world anymore where, like, in theory,
you're not going to derive your worth only from being a mother.
Yeah, and we've moved on we've progressed from that. We want to do stuff.
But what haven't the kids moved on to then? They don't only want to be doctors and engineers and lawyers.
Listen, I got nothing against it as long as you're willing to live with what comes with it.
They won't.
Exactly.
Well, they're too young to.
Thank you. So this is the issue, right? And so that is the opening for all the jokes about that. Mm-hmm. Like, don't study, don't go, go bungee jumping, go, you
go
think
skydiving.
You think you're so special. You're like, I will just throw myself off the mountain, see what happens. Go do it. I'm not coming to pick you up.
This is why you're not sure how many kids you have. You don't know how many are still alive.
Yeah, I don't know. They went
bungee jumped. They didn't text you at the end of it. If they didn't post it on TikTok. Yeah, they started to, but
then anyway, I'm not interested if you're not going to do a TikTok about it.
Yeah, did it really happen?
No.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's a big motivator for sure. And I find that a lot of Indian moms feel trapped. If you're an immigrant mom, you feel completely trapped, like I did for years. Getting out of that hole was very hard. Like you're stripped of your self-esteem, and I'm a New York State licensed litigation lawyer.
You were as empowered as it got.
I found myself having no sense of self-worth. Like in 16 years, the Word had moved on. Microsoft Word is a different thing. And it's like even simple things had changed completely.
Microsoft Word, yeah, you're right. But it's like, you're right. No, it had.
Back then, when I was working, was a whole thing, and now it's a whole different. It intimidates.
The world can pass you by.
It absolutely does. So I take that role very seriously. Like I get inquiries every week from women who are like, "How did you do this? How can you do this? Whatever." And I take the role in that space very seriously. I want to help as many women get back. And now on the back of COVID. As if it wasn't bad enough, the situation, it got completely destroyed.
Yeah, women lost ground. Weirdly, the homeless, like the lower element of society actually came up a little bit. Finally, the wealth gap decreased a little bit, slightly, but women really lost out during the pandemic.
Women got crushed.
But you sprung up.
I really attach myself to my purpose. I'm so American, I have a purpose now.
That's how you know. When I ask you what your mission is, you know. That's why I'm serving coffee. Yeah. That's how we do it out here on the West Coast.
Yes.
Let's play ping pong.
Okay, let's go.